Pull up a chair and pour a glass. Got stories that are built to last. Yeah, we're the old-fashioned dads.
Okay, I think we are good.
We're
And
cutting all that, right?
we're getting no. I'm gonna leave every bit of that in so that people can see.
Are we bringing all? Do we have all the stuff here? Did you write the name on the bottle?
Yes, I did write the
Okay.
name on the bottle. Okay, all right.
We got
Episode
random
number 4.
episode 4.
Welcome to Old Fashioned
Old
Dads.
fashioned dads.
Oh, we're back from
I'm your host, Trevor.
Oh,
Forgot that part.
I forgot that's.
We gotta do
the
that.
formality, the name.
na-
I always need a reminder of who you are.
Okay,
So
I
that's
know
good.
you do.
I'm Justin.
Everybody else that's along, they already know, but I know you sometimes forget. And you didn't like me to wear name tag all the time. Hello, my name is. So we got to introduce it.
Yes. So I am Justin.
And I'm Trevor.
There you go. Welcome to Old Fashioned Dads, episode 4. Oh, yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh, it's a clinky to that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Busy one, but not.
Busy what? 2025 or busy
Just
holidays
busy
or
Christmas season. I think that it took a little bit longer for me to get into vacation mode this time.
to get into vacation mode?
Yeah, I think it was weird because of where Christmas lined up.
Well, I think for me it was it's weird to say it, but I was ready for work to start and
Ooh.
get back. It just seemed to go on too long. Like you can only eat so much processed meat and cheese and drink
baby.
and stuff and not know what day of the week it is.
Yeah.
Need a little bit of a structure in there. I don't mind doing all that, but you just need a little bit of structure.
I think it was weird because of where the holidays were. It's like you worked up until most people the 24th. And then you have a small break and then you kind of go back to work and then you have another break. So I think that just because of how it was all laid out and everything was done once we were so busy, right? You got Christmas and then you got, presents and you got, you're trying to tie everything up from work. And then there's, Boxing Day things or whatever anybody does. And then we obviously went on a trip. And then when we get back, that's when finally, and I had like a whole day where I'm like, yeah, I'm dead to the world. Leave me alone. I'm a miserable SOB.
We did all the, holiday stuff, didn't go anywhere. We hosted, had friends come over, they left, and then it was mad dash to just de-Christmasify the house. Like it was a whole day of
Me too.
I can tell. Yeah. Yeah. I love how the lights are still on in the box and the tree that's still up.
I had to order a tree bag. Do you know what those are when you have a real tree?
Yeah. So you can recycle it or put it in the compost.
But it's a very specific cover that starts at the bottom and then works its way up. And then you just kind of like self seals.
Okay.
So you can transport it. And none of the stores had it. And I was like, it's going to make a mess. So, and I forgot to buy it. So it's still up until that bag gets here. And it puts like a weird ambiance in the corner for no reason.
It's still Christmassy. You still got the stockings up.
Yeah, the stockings could get brought down for sure. That's on me.
Well, okay. All that being said, we're done with the Christmas. Well, most of us are. You're still celebrating, but it's Ukrainian Christmas Eve today. I think I heard that on the radio.
Russian, man.
You're Russian.
I am. I can't celebrate that. It's against my culture. Even though my family lied extensively and said they were all from Ukraine. Guess what? Ancestry proved you fuckers wrong.
Well, either that or maybe Ancestry's lying.
I don't think based on my spit they were.
Well, I don't know.
Be a weird
maybe
thing to lie about.
More.
Give them more spit.
That's it. Double check. Need to verify those
with
results.
a different like was there's
I think they're the main
ancestry
one.
And then something in me. 100 in me.
Okay. If you say so.
Oh fuck, there's another big one I can't remember.
Sounds weird when you say that.
23 in me.
Okay.
Fuck you. Okay. Fuck you, Trevor. Okay, what are we drinking?
Well, old fashions.
Oh, that's right. We are drinking old fashions. I got gifted.
You mixed it up, so
I did. And I got gifted a bottle of Sons of Vancouver wheated rye whiskey. So Yeah, out of Vancouver, obviously, and, I like it. I've unfortunately drank, too much of it over Christmas break.
So, did you drink it straight then
Yeah,
before? How is it straight?
it's very, nutty,
Okay, so
very
like the
like, not sweet in, like, how Buffalo Trace is sweet, where you get that caramely
mhm,
undertones. This is very nutty.
okay, but it doesn't have any of the spiciness at all.
No, but it does. Do you taste it being a little
It's a
spicier?
little spicy, but I think
But
that's the
yeah, then
bitters
I
that
got the
we used.
old-fashioned
Yeah.
bitters, which are a great, pickup from our lovely friends at Co-op. Fee Brothers Old-Fashioned Aromatic Bitters, founded in March 5th, 1864. Ha ha!
It's almost my birthday, but not the year.
Like, God, you're old. I keep forgetting that. Oh my
It's all
god.
the gray.
How was, World War One and 2? Like, I'm glad you made it through. That's
I
really
did.
amazing.
I'm here to still around to tell about it. No, like I said, close to my birthday, just not the year.
Okay,
We're
thanks. Yes.
for those that
Um,
can't do math, just trying to help you out.
yeah, and then we used our clear ice cubes, which is a cool little ambiance in the cup.
It makes the drink look
Distinguished,
yes.
culturally
It's
distinguished.
very cool when you put we've just been using regular large ice
Mhm.
that always had the impurities in it, but when you do
Particulars?
the particulars, but when you do it with the clear ice, it just adds so much more
Mm.
to it. But the bitters definitely adds that.
It's like cloves almost.
When you read the ingredients, it does say like a spice, but it doesn't define it.
Okay.
It is
Prepared with
starting
water,
to.
glycerin, spice flavors, citrus oil, gentian, caramel color. Red dye number 40.
Oh, that's it. That's the
Throw it out.
spicy
Throw
right
it out
there. Yeah.
fucking now. I hear that's bad for you.
Oh,
A
whatever.
few dashes adds a savory zest to a huge variety of drinks and foods. This highly aromatic product is blended from the finest ingredients from around the world.
Oh, good.
It's my
You,
radio voice. Did
you
you like that?
we're not sponsored, right?
We're laying the seeds.
Oh,
Trevor.
sorry,
Like,
my
jeez,
bad.
come on,
All
man.
right, your radio voice was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So
So
we're done to the Christmas stuff, and we're into 2026. Welcome 2026. So what are we talking about today?
I got a big penguin, duck. I guess not penguin. I have a rubber duck fetish. I know that's weird. If you go in, we've been in my bathroom.
I've seen
You've
it.
seen my rubber ducks.
I thought it was the kids stuff,
No,
but
fuck that. I don't know how it happened. I think my spouse got me one as a joke, for like a gift, like a couple years ago, and I was like, haha, this is funny.
I'm
And then
gonna
I
buy
just
more.
and then I just kept seeing them, and then there's this whole subculture of of rubber ducks, and I've gotten out of control. I have one in my. It's still in the case because I'm afraid it was.
That's weird.
I may have spent too much money on it, as one does on things they
On a
like.
rubber duck.
Listen, I want to talk about it. I got a rubber duck.
We are
from
talking about it,
Yo,
apparently.
listen.
I was gonna ask you what this is about, and you're saying you started talking about a rubber
Well,
duck.
it's because it's looking at me and it's making me uncomfortable.
Well, put a
Fucking turning
box in
around
front
or
of
something. It's fucking
not my
judging
fault.
me
It
with its
winks
like
at you like
mile beak shit. Yeah, no, I buy ducks everywhere. I bought ducks in Montreal. I bought ducks in Italy. I bought ducks in the States and here. But as what it started with just little ones that you would buy at the dollar store. I'm like, ha, 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 oh, a Halloween duck. Now I'm like, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of different kinds of ducks. So I got like unique ones like Julius Caesar, um, uh, Darwin,
man,
a
teach their own, but
Mountie. I don't know why I like
that's
these
fucking
ducks,
weird.
man. Fuck you, okay? I just like ducks. God. So anyway, my kids got me
Rubber
that duck.
ducks.
Got me a giant rubber duck that
for all your
judges
bath
me.
time that you have.
Listen, okay, shut your face.
That's why I thought it was weird when you want to come over and put them all in the hot tub, but
And I don't understand why I wasn't allowed.
well, when you want to bring over
I
100
thought
ducks,
I
like
thought
it
we were
just seems
closer than
weird.
that.
It just seems weird. Okay,
Can I bring over one duck next time?
one depends on the size of the duck, I guess.
Ain't that the truth?
It's always the case.
It's all about how you use the duck, Trevor.
Well, fair enough.
God, Jesus.
Anyways, we got the
Anywho.
duck part out. We want
Anywho.
to talk about New Year's resolutions
I think that's a good starting point.
for New Year's.
Yeah, you can either I think when you do a podcast, you can go one of two ways. You go and I think maybe they both dovetail into each other, but things you did last year, things you'd like to accomplish this year. Did you accomplish those things?
Okay,
Are
just
you
wait. I want to
Yeah.
stop you first. But so, New Year's resolutions, what are they, and do you do them? Like,
Yes.
not what are your resolutions, but
Well, we're
what
not
is.
saying our
Well, we
resolutions.
can, but I just want to know.
I
Like,
have to go get
explain.
my diary.
Okay, we can do that in a bit. Bring your duckies too. You can write that in there.
Trevor was mean to
Trevor
me.
bugged me
He
about my
insults me about
duckies
my ducks. He
again.
doesn't actually love me. I don't want to do this podcast with him anymore.
So mean.
He's very judgmental about my ducks.
At least the ducks love me,
The ducks never judge me.
other than the one that's looking at you weird. But
I'm gonna by the end of this podcast, it's gonna be fucking turned the other way. Do I have?
so what do you think New Year's resolutions are in a general sense?
Oh, I think it's just a starting point for people to pick something that they would like to accomplish.
Okay.
I think you do it all year, but
Okay. I was gonna get to that eventually, but so do you do New Year's resolutions
oh fuck yeah.
specifically?
Oh yeah. Always have.
Okay. I don't know. New Year's resolutions is kind of I don't, it's just a phrase to put on something, and people say, "Ah, I wanna, I wanna get fit, or I wanna get
Uh-huh.
healthy. I wanna spend less." Well, when you just say something random and vague
Mhm.
without having a specific goal and a way to get there, you're just saying shit.
I think people I think they they go too much, too big and too much.
Well,
That's my nut. Like I have many gripes about it because I go to the gym and January is absolutely ridiculous. As we're both there today and it's fucking 200 people. Like this machine smells weird. Like I'm just gonna leave and like leave it racked. Like it's a weird time January for gyms. But no, I I like it from a philosophical point because not because it's about the goal, which it is, and I absolutely think it's important to be doing that all the time, but a good point in the year to which you can reflect. For me, the New Year's resolution is more of a reflection of past of the year, but also coming up. I like to, we were talking about this earlier, I like to sit in silence, and we all do it in different ways, but I do reflect. Like ask yourself, um, what was some of the funnest things you did this year? What was the one thing that caused you the most anxiety? The reflective part of the New Year's resolution is the most necessary part about the moving forward with the new one, right?
so for me, I like that when the new year starts, everything it's a chance for a reset,
Mhm,
right?
mhm,
You can hit the reset button, but if you don't like if you don't have a specific goal in mind, like if you say, I want to lose 5 pounds and here's how I'm going to do it, right?
mhm,
Like that, if that's what your goal is to get healthier, I want to quit smoking,
mhm.
but to just say it and not have a plan,
Well, that's
um,
just terrible
sure,
fucking
but
goal setting.
that happens all the time, and then we finish the year and start the next year and it's the same thing. So if you're just saying the same thing and you don't have a plan, you just say it for the sake of saying it.
Everything that you do in general starts with you have to kind of weirdly dissect it all the way to its core and starting
Sure.
little.
Well, you got to have a goal, like anything else in business
But as
or
soon as you
what you're
figure out
doing.
what your goal is, like,
It's
uh,
it's got to be smart. It's got to be specific,
I don't think it needs to
measurable.
fuck that
No,
dream big, set huge goals, but just don't
sh-
set too many.
yeah,
And
but
then don't
but
also
it,
make a plan.
you can shoot for the stars, and that's okay. But you still got to have a plan. You got to
Oh,
have
I'm not
steps to get
yeah,
there.
for sure, but I'm also not being like, I would like to learn how to fly a fighter jet. And then that's just, oh, I didn't get to do that. No, like, first off, be fucking reasonable on your constraints of
Well,
your
you just
life.
said shoot for the stars.
Yeah,
I
shoot
want
for
to be
this.
Top Gun too. I want to be Maverick
You're
too.
not.
Like,
You're fucking Goose. You know you're Goose.
I'm not
You
Goose.
are Goose.
You could be my wingman anytime.
That's bullshit.
No,
You're my wingman.
no.
Like, once we have video and people can see
Like when you
the
see this
difference
flow,
between us, people will be like, he is definitely Goose.
you're Iceman.
You know what? I'll take that. I'm not even offended. Val Kilmer, fuck yes.
I love Val
Let's
Kilmer.
fucking go. You know what? That's not even an insult because he was the best pilot. Fucking, he was way better than Goose. So that's still a compliment. Maybe nobody gets to be Maverick.
So you get to be Iceman and I still get to be Goose. That's
yeah, you're
bullshit.
still fucking Goose.
No,
No,
wrong.
you are. You definitely are.
No.
The most
Anyways, we got
loving
sidetracked. We got sidetracked here.
yeah, but no, but it still dovetails
But I'm still got
into the
like if I'm gonna set that goal, I'm gonna be Maverick.
But
so.
for me, like I'll start and I have a few. I don't know if I need to even get into all of them. But one of them is to lose. I know what my healthy number is. I know what I'd like to look like when we go on our trip. And as a reward system to myself, I have figured out how much I would like to lose, divided it by, and this is where the plan comes in. I said, I would like to lose X. And for me, it's 47 pounds. Okay.
Wow.
Well, I'm 279 pounds right now. So, that's, and obviously I don't look it, but I just mean like I carry weight differently from wrestling and weight cutting and fighting and all of those things. So I carry a lot of water weight. I always have. With what I'd like to do. So once I figured that thing out, I was like, hey, I'd like to lose this. And it might have changed. It didn't because I figured out how to make it work. I have done this multiple times in my life where I've gone up 100 pounds and down 50, up 75 and down. So this system isn't new to me. It's not an unrealistic goal. Smaller people might go, oh, that seems impossible, but I'll give updates every 2 weeks and it's surprising how fast my body does.
If I lost 47 pounds,
You'd
I
be
just
dead.
about disappear.
Oh yeah, they'd be like, this guy has a disease of some sort. But and I get that, and I'm not saying the point is that once I did that, then I was able to go, okay, well, how much per month? Okay, on average, what am I going to need to do? Well, what am I going to need to do? First and foremost, I got to cut as much alcohol out as I can.
Other than one old fashioned every 2 weeks when we record.
Sure, maybe two, but one for sure. But that was huge, right? So that's empty calories. That's easy. Okay. Well, I gotta uptick my cardio. Okay, so I play a little bit more hockey, do a little bit more cardio, and then do some calorie restriction.
Should play some pickleball.
I'm not fucking. You know what? I'm sure it's wonderful. I
I've
just
never
learned how to
tried
play
it.
tennis, and I love it.
I
And
hate tennis, but
and I'd rather play tennis than fucking pickleball. And I'm
Yeah,
sure
right.
that's going to piss off all the weird old millennials and 50, 60-year-old people who are like, pickleball changed my fucking life. Like, good for you. Awesome. Fucking all the power to you. It's because you can't play hockey, you can't play football, you can't play rugby, and you can't play real tennis. Fuck you.
tennis sucks. Anyways, that's good. That's a good goal.
But the point being is that once you pick that thing, now you're dissecting.
You had an ultimate end goal,
for sure.
and you've got a plan of attack on how to get there.
Yes.
But you've done it lots before, and like I said, you go to the gym all the time,
Mhm.
so it's not something new. It
Mm-mm.
might be something that you've been working on for however long, and you've tweaked it and adjusted it
Yeah.
for this specific year. And because we've got a trip coming up, that mine is I just want to be healthier.
Mhm.
And my goal is I don't have a specific number, but like when I pop the top when I'm on the
I
catamaran,
just don't want to look at you and be like,
I want to be able
"Ugh."
I want to be able to set my
You
old
wanna-
fashioned on the belly. That's what I want. That's my goal.
I want to be able to squeeze an old fashioned in between my pecs.
That's it.
That's the game move right there.
So when my brother went he did a similar trip, and when he went with what he did for all the guys that went, so it was four couples
Mhm.
that rented a catamaran, and he went out and bought Speedos for all the guys and that didn't tell them and gave it to them when they got onto the boat.
Your brothers might be a bigger legend than you. Oh my god, that's so good. That's maybe that should be another one. I should buy those European Speedos, the
That's
ones
it.
that are like
Yeah.
real.
Well, when we go
Oh.
to Europe, that's, got a one in Rome, right?
Well, I can't, do you know the best part? If your adventure diverts to Rome, mine won't. But if yours ends up, because obviously there are things that we figured are absolutes and then things that are kind of fluid. If you get to Rome, it sounds so lame, but you get to go, well, when in Rome, oh shit, I actually am. And it does not get old.
Well, it's a very dad joke thing to say and do,
Well,
but
that I'm a dad. That's what I.
that's okay.
It's my
I
thing.
I would totally do that.
So with that of resolutions, I think a big part of that though, and especially if you're setting, for me, it's kind of cheating because I already know how to do that. I've already done that. It's not a surprise. So then I also have another one, and that's like something that might be more difficult to do, or more difficult to achieve, and it's going to cause you to get out of your comfort zone. But for me, I think two for me is, and that can be different for everybody. I think a lot of people get lost in how many they have, and then they get overwhelmed. And then I told you something earlier, and I wanted to bring this up. I was listening to another podcast, and they said a wonderful thing, and I have to.
do,
He did reference where it was from.
do you want to call out the other podcast?
No,
Okay.
they're popular enough.
All right.
But in that podcast, he brings up the point: don't miss 2 days in a row. Okay, so if you have too many resolutions, then inevitably you're going to fail at one of them. And like
Or two, or
yeah, and then you're like, oh, the fucking wheels
might
are
as well
off.
just scratch them all.
Might as well eat the fucking Doritos today, bitches. Yeah, exactly. So I think the amount of goals you set is super important. But I am a big, when the kids come back on Friday, we're gonna do the same thing together, and they're going to do it. And obviously, theirs will hopefully look a lot different than mine. But it's a good opportunity because when you get in that space of reflection, which I think every family should do, every person should do, that when you do that, you get to look back at certain things of last year. Can be even go back 2 years. It doesn't fucking matter. It's a reflective thing. And you get to go, what were some of those things that may have hindered that? And 9 out of 10 times it comes down to time management. You know,
And
you
discipline.
discipline becomes a lot easier with time management.
Yes.
It's
But
it's absolutely fucking bananas.
but like you said, don't miss, like, you need to make it a pattern.
Mhm.
Don't miss
That's how
two.
you
So if you're
reset
going to the
patterns.
gym,
Yeah.
right? So if you've never been to the gym before, I
Probably
mean,
7 days a week, not a good
yeah,
idea.
right. But if you go day on, day off, day on, day off,
Yeah.
or 2 days on, 1 day off,
I always tell everybody that
something
I've
like
ever
that, like
trained.
you
Yeah.
need a break. So 7 to go and say, "I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna go every day of the week." Well, that's an unrealistic goal if you've never done it
Mhm.
before.
I've trained a lot of fucking people, and I say the same thing, and it's not something new or revolutionary. It's called an active rest day. So those days you're not at the gym, go for a fucking walk. You should honestly should be walking 10 to 20 minutes after every meal anyway, if you
After every
can.
meal?
After every meal. And the reason why is
That's a good
as you're
goal.
walking, your obliques are constricting, which is forcing your stomach to digest the food faster. And then you don't sit with it for so long. You don't get the lethargicness that comes from it. You don't get the digestion, the indigestion. You don't get gas. A lot of people would be surprised how biologically available your food becomes when you just fucking walk after. And if you can't walk for all of them, that's fine. I don't give a shit. But after dinner at nighttime, super, super fucking important because when you get certified to be a personal trainer, they give you a giant fucking book. And in the book, they teach you about glycogen and sugar levels. And one of the things that they stress in this is that you don't actually go to bed when you go to bed, right? So if you say, I go to bed at 11, it's fine. It doesn't matter, whatever fucking time you want. But you had a Coke an hour earlier,
Yeah.
or if you had any sugar for 2.5 hours before you went to bed, your body is still digesting those things. So a good way to counter that is A, don't eat after 9 p.m. or at least 2 hours before you go to bed. 2, go for a walk after your last meal. Your body will digest it faster. You'll have less spikes in your insulin levels.
So what I find, because I'm going to the gym.
Are you?
Yes.
It's weird. I think I saw somebody that looked like you
Look,
earlier
it's
on
my
the way in.
doppelganger.
It's your doppelganger.
So going to the gym,
Mhm.
trying to do like a dry January as best I can while doing this.
Yeah, and I'm doing the same thing
We'll do our old fashions for the podcast,
for the fans
but
in Russia,
for the fans, yeah.
for the 2 in Moscow.
Outside of North America. Well, even the ones in North America.
No, for the love of God, I'm gonna stress this again. Those people, as much as I love the people from Canada, those 2 motherfuckers from United States, who are you? What's your name? Where are you listening from? What platform are you listening? But a new discovery since our last podcast.
we have listeners
We
from
have listeners from Moscow, Russia.
Yeah. Cool.
Fucking huge shout out to those motherfuckers. And those guys should be telling us how they found us. If you're not commenting, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, that's right. Let us know where you're listening from. We want to know that. Let it just make any comments on
Just
there.
a fucking
periods,
letter,
like-
a word, something. Like, I want them.
You get people texting you, I get people texting me, but it's like we don't get it together. We're a team. This is a team thing
But
here.
specifically the people from Moscow, please, for the love of God, as a one Russian to another, please.
So, like I said, trying to cut out drinking
Mhm.
and going to the gym. So trying to build muscle, but be in somewhat of a calorie deficit. Not that I'm counting calories yet.
It doesn't
But-
even have to be a lot, by the way.
No, I know. But what
Yeah.
my problem is I'm like, I like chips.
Oh, really?
Yes. So when when I've done a workout and I'm trying to eat clean,
Mhm.
and then you kind of hit that 7, 8 o'clock and you're like,
Sure.
I got the munchies. And I'm trying to, if I'm doing it, it's like an apple or an orange. Like,
See, you're already overcomplicating it, and there are things like that you can be doing. And I've
well,
lived this world for a long time, and I have tons of hacks. And it's like, for those people who are like, I gotta need an apple, fucking just eat some popcorn. It's
Well,
good.
we
There's
do eat
tons of
popcorn.
fiber in it.
I'm just trying to like be cognizant of it is all I'm doing. I'm not saying I don't give in to the temptation.
Eating popcorn is not giving into the temptation.
When you add a bunch of butter and salt and stuff, then it kind of.
Are you of that mindset? Did you grow up with margarine in your house? And you think
course.
margarine is good and butter is bad?
No,
Okay, good, because I might walk out of this fucking podcast.
like I like mutter.
Mutter?
I like,
Mutter? Or do
I
the
like
tough mutter?
I like butter and margins. Okay,
What the fuck do you use margarine for?
when we don't have butter?
Fuck that shit. You throw that shit out. Unless you're baking, you throw that fucking margarine out tonight.
Well,
I'm not going to tell you again.
If I'm cooking with something, like my wife is all about butter.
Yes.
I'd rather do olive oil if I'm
All
cooking.
right, time and place.
I like the smell of olive oil. I like the taste of it.
You lie bastard. I bet you love olive oil. When I first met you,
I do.
I looked at you and I was like, hey, I'm Justin. Hi, I'm Trevor. This motherfucker loves olive oil.
olive oil.
I
Yes.
fucking see it in his eyes.
So I
That's
think,
okay.
you know what? I think we should have a podcast later on dedicate and dive
To
deeper
olive oil
to olive oil.
or to hell.
The character, that's probably before your time, but
What is
Popeye olive
Popeye?
oil.
But what the fuck? I know what Popeye is.
Do you?
I do. I get
Do you-
pop culture references. I'm not.
Do you know
that
who
fucking-
olive oil is?
Yeah, that's his
okay.
weird. Is he? They're not married. This is his girlfriend. Maybe it's his girlfriend.
I don't know.
I don't
Something
even
like
fucking
that.
know.
They're not married. No,
They're not married, but she's always getting captured by that big dude.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Brutus.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, see that I didn't know. So you got me there.
Yeah.
Did you just hand me? Listen, I will drop shit on you, you motherfucker.
I know. When we go to the gym together, you literally try to kill me.
That is the point.
So I'm just saying at some point maybe we talk more about
Yeah, we'll get there. I just said the point I'm just trying to bring up is that like when you get there, yeah, you're right. We can have an entire you bulge out of your rip out of your fucking shirt. I now I'm just like thinking of you fucking Hulk out of a shirt.
That's what it's gonna look like when we go on our trip.
That'd be I'll Photoshop us with like Lou Ferrigno's body and Arnold's body. Like,
Which way to
guys,
the
it
beach?
worked. It fucking worked.
All natty.
But that's a good resolution. I think that's a common resolution.
Yeah, for sure it is. Quitting smoking, getting
Which you
healthier,
didn't
losing
smoke.
weight. Yeah, I should quit
Oh,
smoking.
you're just saying from the no smoking you do.
Huh. Then I know I'm not gonna like fail at it.
You fucking
I'm
that's
gonna
you
quit.
got me there.
I'm gonna have a cigarette on December 31st, and then my New Year's resolution is to quit. Nailed it.
And go straight to like DeMaurier red. Like go right deep. Just
Blech.
fucking yeah.
Export A gold.
You know, that's still better. Like when I used to smoke way back in the day, and when you start smoking because you're like, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna fuck yeah. In my high school, like they gave us a smoking section that was about fucking 300 feet long, and there was like a black currants or a black market for cigarettes. But when you start smoking, you start smoking like the harshest one. You're not smoking like
The
Canadian,
menthols.
yeah, or Canadian Classics Light. You're fucking straight to DeMaurier because that's what you stole from your fucking parents.
Yeah.
So
Well, I can't. My parents never smoked, so I never did that. My grandparents did.
Mm.
But when I was 19, 20, 21,
You
first going
tried
to
a
the bar,
cigarette?
I did. And
You fucking rebel.
I know. Well, you just because at that point,
It's like I don't even know you.
well, at that point, you could smoke in the bar, right?
Oh my God, what was that like?
I know it's crazy, right?
Restaurants or bars. Like, remember when we went into the smoking section of Dakota Dunes?
Oh yeah, it's like
And it's
we
like,
gotta
what
get
the fuck
outta
is
here.
this? We're gonna die.
Yeah, my eyes are burning.
Jesus, let's get the fuck out of here. There's no different slot machines in here. We gotta go.
So when you go in the bar and like everybody's drinking and smoking,
Yeah.
like I thought I was missing something, right? And I'm like, oh, give me one of those. Let me try
You
it.
were coolness.
It wasn't
James
like
Dean
I'm like,
did it.
no.
Do you know who James Dean is?
Yeah, I do.
Good. All right.
Thanks, tips.
Just checking.
But I still get to be Maverick. So
You're not fucking Maverick.
Maverick.
You're never gonna be Maverick. I
I put
love
the
you
sh-
to death. Like
if I put the
you're one of
shades
my
on, I'm gonna be
closest
Maverick.
friends, but you're not Maverick. You don't put your life in danger for.
Well, then you don't get
Anything
to be
other than glory.
Iceman. You get to be Tubbs, maybe Wolfman.
No, I'm Iceman.
No,
Fuck that shit.
Oh.
Anyway, back to it. Back to the fuck. Jesus, you don't get to be Maverick. Just no. If fuck you. So you are not doing resolutions, or you are.
I don't call it resolutions. Like,
But
yes,
why won't you label it? Are you one of those funny people who just can't label things?
didn't we have this conversation before?
I guess.
I don't got to be a foodie. I got to like food. I don't got to be a foodie, right? Like,
It's like now you're trying to be eccentric about not labeling. Now you're going overboard. And you're like, I don't fucking label anything.
well, I don't.
I'm my own man. I'm a lone wolf.
I am my own man. I'm not a lone wolf. I'm running a pack.
Oh, you're not Maverick. For the love of God.
Do I make plans? Yes. Do they start around the beginning of the year? Yes. Do I
Okay,
call them
so
resolutions? No.
Oh my God, you're such a dickhead. Like you do.
Why? Like,
because it's okay to just say it.
It's not. Like, it's just, it sounds like a
You're
fad. and it's-
contrarian. You're trying to like not label it now.
So?
No, I'm cool with it. I'm just
No, you're
pointing
not.
at. Listen, I don't like it because you're
You
better
don't
than
like
that.
I'm not better than that.
No, it's right. You have margarine. Fucking sick bastard.
And I buy whatever.
So
I buy whatever's on the list.
What is
okay?
your biggest New Year's resolution this year then? Is it the gym stuff?
I'm gonna be
the chuckle.
I'm gonna be contrarian on it because
Of course you are.
because I don't have a specific I have an idea and a plan. I don't have a specific end number. And I guess that's the thing too, because if you have something specific in mind, I want to lose 10 pounds or
Sure.
whatever it is.
Sure.
And then you get there. Then what? Are you done?
No, you just make a new fucking goal.
Okay. So why does it got to be a resolution then?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Because it's an event that happens.
Because it's fun to say at the beginning of the
it's
year.
culturally just fun to have conversations.
We are having conversations. That's what we're doing.
Of course, like everybody, just say it. Everybody should be setting goals all year, but it's a fun
Okay,
conversation.
you know what? Let's do this in June, and I'm gonna have.
Trevor's gained 30 pounds. He's like, I thought this New Year's resolution.
No,
sucks.
I'm gonna do June resolution.
Oh,
That's
God.
gonna be a thing.
My birthday's in June. I also do that.
Okay, we're doing June resolutions.
I got a birthday, but I got birthday resolutions. I go like, okay, what did I do this year? What do I want to accomplish?
This year's a big one, so I got like.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun one though.
It's gonna be a fun one.
It's gonna be a fun one.
It's gonna be a whole year.
I
That's
get to
my
live
resolution.
vicariously through you without
Perfect.
my bones aching.
Just go to the gym enough, and then drink some old fashions when you can, and then the bones don't ache as much. You just don't notice it as much.
I wonder if somebody's come up with a non-alcoholic old fashioned.
Probably,
Ooh.
but it'd just be syrup and bitters.
No, but like, is there something that mimics whiskey that's non-alcoholic? Because they have non-alcoholic beer.
Sure, and they have non-alcoholic cocktails, and I've had them.
Mocktails.
Yeah,
I've had some mocktails.
I've had some, and I'm like, because they look good on the menu, and I order it, and then I'm like, there's no booze in there. I'm like, can you just put some vodka or something in there?
What's that tequila? What's that popular? Oh, Jesus, man. What is that popular tequila drink that comes in a can?
Oh, the Olays.
Olays.
Yeah.
They came out with a non-alcoholic Olay.
Okay.
And they're expensive. You get them at Sobeys. Fuck, you can't even tell that there's no alcohol in it. It's honestly
until you drink 20 of them and you're like,
well, yeah,
I feel fine, but I feel like I got to brush my teeth.
Yeah, I guess if you're drinking to get drunk, which I'm not a proponent of, if it happens, well, then that's okay.
If it happens, but I'm not going out of my way to make it happen.
I think psychologically it's like that. I've always rationalized the drinking aspect of everything because I'm like, I don't recall a time when I've like called a friend and been like, hey man, you want to get super fucked up today and just see what happens? But I haven't I'm not.
You've gone out of your way to do that though. You may not have called somebody,
but I didn't intentionally do it.
You don't go golfing or camping or whatever. And like the meme where it's like, you can't drink before.
No, I don't. It's like a weird psychological trick because it's like, that 5 beer you're gonna start feeling it. But I don't.
So what's one more?
I don't start by going, I'm going to drink all these 5 beers as fast as possible to see if I can intentionally get drunk.
No, not drink them as fast as possible, but you still have a plan to go out.
If I drink 5 beer over 4 or 5 hours, I'm not drunk. I'm not even buzzed.
Fair enough.
If I drink 5 beer in an hour, we're in for a party.
I've been there.
We all. But I don't I think that maybe that's how I rationalized it or have done it in the past. I just don't.
Sure. As you get older and wiser, that's not your plan anymore.
Not fucking wiser. Just older.
That's what the gray signifies. That's what I tell people. It's my wiseness.
Just gonna not shave or cut my hair either until the trip.
So you can look like Maverick.
Oh Jesus. Yes, fucking Maverick. God, Jesus. So, have you had any conversations with other people about New Year's resolutions? Like your kids, your wife?
No.
Any other friends? It's just not spoken of. I like it. I like asking thought-provoking questions.
I do too, but I don't want it to be a specific thing. And if somebody doesn't do it, I don't want to necessarily put them on the spot. Hey man, what's your New Year's resolution?
To read 1,000 books this year. All right, you're a fucking idiot.
When I read one in a year, okay, yeah, that's a good goal.
Do you not read?
I do, but not a
Oh,
lot. I do more audiobooks than I do, like, books. Like, when I
as you
travel,
can see, I have I read a
I just
lot.
I find when I start reading, I sit
Yeah.
down and start getting into it, then it's like, "This needs to be get done," or, "You need to do this," or,
Mhm,
like, something happens and I get distracted, so it's not quite the same, but when I do an audiobook, like, if I'm doing a 3-hour drive or a
mhm.
five-hour drive, and it's like, "Oh, I'm there already," right? So,
That's a good segue into another part of this, which is that people always tell me, like, "I don't have time to work out. I don't know how you play hockey and you have kids. I don't know how you do this. I don't know how you do that." And I understand that that looks different for everybody. I
yep,
don't chastise anybody. If you can, you can. If you can't, well, fucking well. It's none of my fucking business, really, to be honest. But I I've always said when it comes because there's a what is it? God, not Schroeder's law, but anyway, there is a psychological term for like you can only remember it's like 107 names. That's it. You can't. Your brain does not have the capacity to know more names than that. To put a name to a face to a personality, it just doesn't exist for anybody. It's never happened. uh, so I think it's the same with your body and your brain as well. It's like a hard drive. It's like an energy storage unit,
absolutely.
a capacitor. You know what I mean? You have only 100%, and if you do this thing, you will get overwhelmed if you don't understand that other things have to compensate, right? So it's like for me right now, I am a couple days a week doing 2 a days. That means that I have to get up at 6 a.m., get ready, do all my normal stuff, get the kids lunches, help that, do all that, and be at the gym at 7 a.m. to do an hour of cardio. Okay. Well, where does that time come from? Your sleep. Well, we know that you need 8 hours of sleep. That's non-negotiable. That's it's fact. It's
Ish,
no.
but
There's less than 1% of the planet that can operate at full function that on less than 8 hours. And I suppose you're like within a 15-minute grace. I suppose you're right
I was
there.
gonna say within an hour. Like, if you're 7 to
Usually
9.
not. No, it's usually by and large statistically it's 8.
Okay.
I got
I'll
balls deep on a fucking sleep
well,
thing for a
I'll
while.
take I'll take your word for it. Like,
Well,
I know what I need. It's in around that 8-hour mark,
it's
but
most people. There is a specific gene that less than 1% of the planet has where you can operate, where your brain fully goes 100% again on less than that. So, if you isolate your day in a nutshell, it's like most people work for 8 hours.
sleep
You
for 8
sleep
hours.
for 8 hours, so 16, so 24, so you have 8. So what are you doing with those other 8 hours? And then you go, "Well, I go on YouTube,
Yep.
I go
A
on
lot of doom
Instagram,
scrolling.
I have to cook dinner, I have to do things with the kids,
Yep.
I have hobbies." So it's like, okay, so everything that
Ducks.
you add what, ducks? Did you say ducks?
Yeah, but you have hobbies. I said ducks.
Listen, it's become more of a passive hobby now because 'cause I've
Whatever
learned a lot
wha
about it, that it doesn't consume my
whatever
life
floats your
anymore, sir.
duck.
It doesn't consume my life anymore, okay?
Oh, yeah?
I've got it under control.
Okay.
I wanna really show you my Julius Caesar, duck. It's pretty cool. I got a Van Gogh duck too.
Oh, yeah. Not that it's a problem or
It's
anything.
missing an ear.
Yeah, good.
Um,
You cut it off.
I ate it, yeah. For me, so that's the thing. So when you're setting these New Year's resolutions, or any goals for that matter, listen, it is highly unlikely that you're gonna take from your sleep. It's highly unlikely, but with the gym stuff, yeah, I I take a bit of sleep. I
Well,
so
you've gotta make it a priority. If yourself is a priority, then you gotta find a way to get there.
you will make the time for the things that you truly want to do.
Absolutely.
But you also have to acknowledge that that's going to come from other places.
Yep.
Maybe you don't go out with your friends as much. Maybe you don't drink. Maybe you don't go as many dates with your wife. Maybe you're not watching TV until you go to bed. And it's like you reading as an example. I have 200 books here. There is probably 500 books in my house. There are layers behind those books. Down in the basement, there are crates filled with books. My kids' rooms have 100 books in them each. When people tell me they don't have time to read, it fucking pisses me off. Because don't use that as an excuse. You do have time. You're just not making the time. You want to watch Stranger Things season finale. Good for you. And that's fine. If that's how you want to fucking spend your time, I am not shitting on you. That is great and a wonderful. If that's how you decompress, fucking go hard.
See, for
But
me,
don't tell me
you're right.
that you can't work out or you can't read or you can't budget or you can't go on trips or you can't do
Learn a language.
all these can'ts. And there are times in my life that I've been very susceptible to my own self-talk when it comes to can't. 99% of the time, it's fucking won't.
Yep.
You won't stop drinking so that you have less calories so you lose weight. You won't stop watching Netflix so to read more.
You know
You
what?
won't.
Something that helps in my opinion with that
Yeah.
is to have some sort of buddy system.
Oh,
Mhm.
am I your buddy?
You are.
Ah, yes. Fuck yeah. Just don't text me after like 9 PM because I'm usually not gonna answer.
I know. But like if you have a goal, you got
Accountability buddy.
yes.
There we go. I like that.
If you have a goal that you want to do and somebody else is on a similar path,
It's easier.
then you have
Mhm,
somebody like if you can make it social, you can keep each other accountable.
mhm.
It's easier. It's too easy to walk out of something and say, it's minus 30 outside. I want to go start the truck and go to the gym and go spend
For
an hour
sure.
there and freeze my ass off and come back. Right? It's easy to walk away from it, but when you call somebody up and it's like, "Hey, you want to go to the gym tonight?" Yeah, okay, right?
Yeah.
Like if you've got somebody to help keep you accountable, it helps get there in my opinion. Like
Oh, you're absolutely right.
um
There's 2 things that I viscerally live by, and that one is that it is, um, a lot easier to do things with friends that also do those things. And you
yes.
have to understand that in that process, I call it leveling up. You level up. It doesn't mean you're leveling up further than a different person. It just means like this situation no longer works for me because I'm going down this path.
Yep.
That's something you have to understand that you're gonna lose some shit
Sure.
in that
Well, like you
process.
said, there's going to be sacrifices that you got to make if you truly want to achieve the goals that you're after. Something's
Mhm.
got to give, and that's okay. If you're looking to,
Just don't miss 2 days in a row.
that's it. It's got to be a routine and have somebody keep you accountable.
Mhm. Well, it could be your spouse, it can be yourself, it can
Could be
be
your
other people's.
kids.
Some people have that will, and it's like, but from
It's easier
from a
from a
parenting
social
yeah,
standpoint.
from a parenting perspective, it's like, okay, so there was another. So I told you the one, which is the fitness stuff, easy, right? Now pick a more difficult one or a more nuanced one. I want to be a better dad. After reflecting over the last year and 2 years and 3 years and 10 years and 15 years now, which is subjective, and I'm not
I
saying
was going to say, but what does that
I'm not,
mean? Like,
and I'll get there. I'm not saying I am a bad dad, but there were moments after the reflecting process of the resolution topic when I reflected, there were situations I could have handled better. There was time when I didn't do things that matter more than, let's just all sit here and watch Dragon Ball Z. I know that sounds weird, but we all watch Dragon Ball Z. Nevertheless, just a thing we do.
yeah, yeah,
But for me, you know, I want to think about that specific thing, which is my vision of what I think of what I want to be as a dad, and then look at all the times that didn't fit into that mold,
but
the things that
I think sorry to interrupt on
that's
that,
fine.
but I think on that too, that just comes as growing as a
It doesn't.
person.
It doesn't, because if you don't do things intentionally, you don't do anything.
You're right.
You don't you can passively do things and passively get better, but when you intentionally do something.
But when you do something and after a while you reflect on it and you say, "Man, I could have done something. I could have handled that better. I could
Yeah,
have been a little bit better."
yeah,
But inherently that that helps you do it. So reflecting on that, you know, you as a person evolve through that.
Mhm.
Whether and you know, our kids are a good example of that because you know, we love our kids, but at the same point, man, they test your limits. They know what buttons to
Mhm.
push, and you help them grow. But at the same point, when you're reflecting on that and thinking about some of those things, they're helping you grow and evolve.
All of that stuff, you're absolutely correct, and I'm not saying, like, I'm implying that I think I'm a bad parent,
You know, never
and
said you were. Well, no,
it's
just kidding.
fucking goddamn goose. Um,
Stop calling me that.
for me, though, it's just it's really good. It's like, yes, those moments, when you tune into them, change your perspective on how you wanna show up differently, but then when you take another step back, it's easy to go take a step back in the moment or the next day or later
Yeah,
that
later.
night,
It's hard to
you
take a
know,
step back in the
but
moment,
then
but
take a step back
after.
from the whole fucking year. Did you ask yourself, and maybe you have, and maybe you didn't, I wish I did more with my kids, and I do a fuck ton with them,
Mhm.
but for me, I wanna do more, and that to me makes me a better parent in my own eyes. You're only, responsible to
Yep.
yourself. You're not responsible to the kid. Well, you are, but I
Well,
mean,
it's
like, but you are only accountable to yourself. So for me, I like if I think I could have spent more time with them, then that is already an acknowledgement that and I already like I spent a fuck ton of
yep.
coach them. I go do
Well,
things with them.
and
We spend a lot of time together, but I'm like, I want to do a little bit more. And so for me, it's not that like crazy, oh my God, I gotta not beat my kids. Like, okay, that what the fuck is that? Like I said, whoa, like I'm not saying it's not that extreme. It's actually more tiny and nuanced that I go, you know, and so like even last week, and here's a prime example. So it's January 2nd at this point. It's the day I have to take them back to their moms. So maybe I would have been busy getting ready for that process and maybe distracted with my phone or thinking about how you're Goose and not Maverick. But what I did was we love building Lego together. Love it. Like absolutely we talk a lot, we laugh a lot, we have weirdly philosophical conversations that a 15 and a 10-year-old should not be having, which I think is important. And so for me in that moment, I because I was aware that I wanted to do more and that was a goal for myself, that was a great opportunity to do it and it was such a good time. And so that's all. Is just looking at those moments and prioritizing those moments just a little bit more. Not saying all my time needs to be spent with them because fuck that. I play hockey too.
yeah, yeah. Well,
but
like we
it
talked
just
about
means
prioritizing time for yourself,
for
and
sure.
I think that's important, and especially because my kids are older, so they get to a point where they like spending that time with you, and eventually
Mhm.
they'll hit a point where they want to spend less time with you.
For
So
sure.
if you can make that meaningful for them
Mhm.
now, then they'll hopefully appreciate it
For sure.
later.
For sure. And even like going on that trip, it's like I tried to not be on my phone and not like, yeah, it got a little chaotic trying to fill every single moment. Like we spent
Well,
it
there's
in
you're allowed to have some downtime even when you're all together. So
sure, sure. But it was like, we went to a hockey game together. That's the first time my sons ever went to a hockey game. That's the third time my daughter's gone, which pisses them off. But I'm like, yeah, she likes hockey more than you do, buddy.
yeah.
You know, we've gone to more football games, and I'll probably take you to an NFL game before her. So that was good. And it's a lot of time, and the more reflective I can be now, whether you label that reflection or not I disagree. But if you don't want to label it, that's fine. Just having those moments of reflection. I think
Okay, so let's
it's less about the word
I was
resolution
gonna
to
say
me, and
let's
it's more of the like be more reflective. And in the reflection, goal setting naturally happens.
so to get rid of the whole resolution thing and look back on what what you did, what you want to do, what you want to improve,
Yeah.
and make
Like,
goals towards that.
you know,
Which is fine. We should be doing that
all year.
more than one just
Yeah.
New
Well, for sure.
Year's, and find things
You
to
should
make
have
us
you should have
better as
small
people on the
goals,
way.
medium goals, and large goals.
Absolutely.
Right? And large goal for me, or it's probably a medium goal, is going on our trip, right? That's a medium goal for me. A daily goal for myself is ensuring that I actually am exercising every day to some capacity. And then a long-term goal is, well, I don't need to tell people that because none of your fucking business.
That's right. And when it snows out here and you shovel for an hour, that's a good form of
It's a
exercise
good
too.
form
So
of exercise. Exactly. So, okay. Well, that's good.
that's good.
That was good. That was reflective.
We've
That
got
was,
reflections, no
we've
resolutions.
determined it's still a resolute. See, I don't want to spend the next half an hour
Ah, that's
again
a different. We'll get into it later.
describing, they're both one thing. It's a
Yes.
yin to a yang. One cannot exist without the other. So I think it's important that all of those factors are considered whilst you are resoluting.
So make plans to better yourself, and make
That's
plans
one.
to,
Yeah.
it sounds weird, cliche and all that. Like, subscribe, comment, let us know where you're from,
Oh,
all that fun stuff.
fucking
We, we're glad that you guys have been along with
yeah.
the ride so far. We're having fun, but please engage with us. Tell us if there's something you'd like us to
Yeah.
talk about.
And if you
Where
find
you're
us and you
from.
like this, just hit that followers, hit
Yeah.
that subscribe,
Let
hit
it-
that, like, do it all.
Let
Tell
us
your
know.
friends.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah. Like, I want one person, and I know I shouldn't be putting it out there, but it's like, I want one person to be like, I don't fucking like how that guy kept calling him Goose the whole time.
Which is okay, because I'm not.
Fuck that guy. I'm still going to call you Goose, but I want to hear that guy.
I want to hear that guy, because I'm not
Okay,
Goose.
so you want to probably like, dearest listener, I am not Goose. I know he insinuates a lot that I am Goose, but if you dig deep down into the roots of what Goose and Maverick are, he's fucking Goose.
I'm the glue. That's what Goose
You're the
is.
glue. You're the fucking Christ. Anyway, thank you for another episode. Thank you for coming
Thank
over.
you.
Thank you for enjoying our weird hobby together. And
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
old fashioned dads out, bitches.